Hope you are having a good day. Just give me a second. We're going to take a minute and we're going to cruise around. Happy New Year. Yeah, this is this Chinese New Year's? I don't remember. We're going to do a quick cruise around YouTube. See who might be live. Who can we visit? Who can we help out? Our friend Goga is live. If you are, oh, I was just counting down until you came on. Gotcha. Give me a second. I'm going to share out. Our friend Goga is live. And I want to share him out. And I thought we might talk some meditation. We might do some breath work. Have we ever done box breathing? I don't remember. Pretty sure we have, but I don't know when. So we wanted to talk about 3 different types of meditation. I thought maybe we could do some box breathing. Box breathing is a great, actually, one of my favorites because it's brings an element of mindfulness to it. So we can easily turn it into a meditation practice. And it has another one is another name, another term for it is the even breath, as we have an even inhalation, an even internal breath hold, even exhale, and an even external breath hold. Very, very powerful breath. Great for calming, great for preventing or circumnavigating our anxiety. Also good for preparing for sleep. Toy Pups is live, in case you can't tell. Can you hear? Give me a second, guys. If you want to, my feelings won't be hurt. If anyone would like to hang out with Toy Pups for a bit, I'll be here for a little while. I'm going to be live for about an hour. But I'm going to end it right around an hour-ish because I want to meditate myself. Usually I try to meditate my second one a little bit earlier. First thing I do when I wake up is, after you take care of bathroom needs, to drink a glass of warm water. Guess so here in my living room. Guys, this is just me. So we're going to have her up and running. We'll tune in a little bit. Hey, Mary. Mary says, hey, Cat and Jack. Mary, how are you? So we'll see if we get enough people in and they want to do the breath work. Here's a question for anyone here, anyone hanging out. Who meditates? And what type of meditation do you do? And are you regular in your practice? Because as with everything, the give me a second. I'm laughing at toy pups. He's talking about me, guys. Can you believe that? Our good friend, Toy Pups. Let's see. And we didn't pick up my kitty. He's at the kitty doctor. He got neutered. Cat says, "Sweet kitty. May he heal quickly." Hey, John. So, meditation. I wanted to talk about 3 different types of meditation. I teach primordial sound meditation. I'm a certified teacher. Let's see. Kat says, "I'm going to go yogi, getting things done." Well, thanks for coming by and hanging out for a bit. I appreciate it, Kat. Primordial sound meditation is very, very similar to transcendental meditation. As a matter of fact, the originator of primordial sound meditation, Deepak Chopra, some of you might be familiar with him. Hey, Susanna. Susanna, how are you? Susanna says, "Like, I appreciate that." He was a very high up in the transcendental meditation community before he had, let's just call it maybe a fall from grace with the Maharishi. Let's see. Semper says, "Greetings again, Eric. Does the initial process of breath work and the dissolving limiting programs that are stored in the mind and body, so to increase one's ability to handle more energy without knowing?" Yes. Breathwork helps. What is in yoga philosophy, yoga psychology, is called the samskaras. As well as you've heard me talk about the kleshas. Kleshas are called the 5 afflictions of the mind. Let's see. So Roland says, "Hey, Bill, Bill. How are you, my friend? Thanks for coming in." When the kleshas, how we view the world, the afflictions, that we view the world through the lens of our attachments, our aversions, our insecurities, obviously, as well as the belief that we are a small, separate personality, and our fear of death, as well as our ignorance of who we truly are. So we have these filters in place, and we see the world through those filters, and then we react in accordance to those filters. Every time we react, we build a what's called a samskara. Samskara is an emotional thread, an emotional pathway, a groove in the thought process. Something happens, we have that thought process. Something happens, we have that thought process. It may have similar, it may vary, but generally speaking, it always falls. We always have the same or similar reaction every time the proper stimuli takes place. And we don't have a choice. So much for free will. It would be nice if we did, but how do we have a choice when we aren't even conscious that this is happening? And we say things to ourselves that show that. Why do I always get mad when this happens? Why do I always raise my voice when the person I love does this? Why? We don't know. Well, there's the reason why. The emotional patterns that we've imprinted upon ourselves. And, well, of course, we had a lot of help. Our parents, our teachers, clergy, media, books we've read, magazines we've read, music we've listened to. All of it has those grooving patterns. Hey, Arco Point, how are you? Good reps today. You're looking strong. Toy Pups is here. What's up, Toy Pups? I had to go to your channel and put that Eric Mack guy in his place. I hope you note that that was $2.51. That is 1 cent more than that Eric Mack guy. Mary says, hey to Eric. So, anyway, this was a long winded question or answer to your question, Cyber. When we do breath work, when we meditate, when we practice yoga asanas, let's see. So Rolling says, love you so very much. Well, thank you, my friend. I love you too. So Rolling says, love you guys. You are in the right place, my friend, because all that love will return right back to you. I've been extremely fortunate. I got some great friends that show up and they really do just offer love. Eric Point says, hey, Mary, gave you a shout out on my live today. Eric, Eric squared, and Mumsy and Mary. Mary says, oh, thanks. Let's see. Everyone is saying hi to Bavia. Blue tick. Blue tick is actually a hunting dog. Thank you, Eric. We get 10 jewels sent. Much appreciated. Stepper says, greetings, Eric, LaPointe, and Jace. So, yep, Sniper, every time we do breath work, every time we practice yoga asanas, every time we meditate, we dip in what we call the gap. And the gap is that space between thoughts. It's also the space between the mental patterns, the samskaras, and it takes us in that gap. It takes us to where there are no kleshas, mental filters. So we begin to erase them a little bit and a little bit and a little bit. If we practice long enough, consistent enough, hopefully, by the end of our life, maybe we have erased those, or maybe just a little bit. No English. It's okay, my friend. I'm an English speaker, and my English is kind of faulty. Rumor has it that our other friend Eric, the other Eric, well, I don't know, I might be the other Eric. I heard this from a reliable source. He's somewhat of a mumbler. Eric Point says, you and me both, Yogi? Yeah. Like I said, I heard it from a reliable source. And that beer's looking good. I can tell you.
Sunshine, you are my sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. I still don't know, dear, but I love you. So please don't take your sunshine away. Hello, Mumsy.
That deserves a bell ring. Man, we're gonna see if hey, Toy Pups wants to come up and see. I don't know if anyone can top that, but she might equal it.
At some point, a collaboration vocally would go down a treat. And she might even go, well, you know, you make me want to shout, put your hands up, put your arms out. Come on now, don't forget to say you will. Hello, mate, how are you? No fucks?
Hey, Maddie. I'd love to see a duet between you and Toy Pups.
Yeah, obviously, somebody said I could sing, and I thought, I have been not doing it to the best of my ability lately, but times are. I've got a little bit of a chest infection as well. There's so much of it going about. So that cold thing that you had, obviously I thought that being 10 years younger and slightly fluffier, and obviously slightly quicker at the 10 nasal breathing burpees at the end of the 100 set, that I wouldn't get it. But unfortunately, I'm just human.
But you put it off for quite some time. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, it's just it postponed it, so it means it's probably going to get me twice as bad. But hey ho, somebody else says hello.
Hey there, buddy.
So hello, speak. She's got an itch. She's got a scratch. Jamie, how you know? Hope you're good.
Hey, Jamie. You still going to be able to get in your session?
Yeah, I've got Stuart at 6:30, and then hopefully, if I can get that done 35 minutes, I'll smash a little live in myself, and it's going to be the first session of using the old pull-up bar. Goldie, hiya, hope you're good.
Nice. Hey, Goldie.
Yes. So Goldie says, "What? You shipped the chest infection to England?" I think what he did was there's a special sign when he rings the bell, and if he rings the bell and does the hand gesture within the space of 10 seconds, it's a transmission. It just sort of like beams it up through the fingers, and it sort of like it hit me. That's where it hit me. You can see actually where it hit me,
Satellite dish.
unless I'm growing a second head, which could be.
If you ever see me and blow, that's what I'm doing.
I immediately duck. I just do that. Just stop straight down, and I'm out of the way. I'm like, yeah, I know that's dangerous. We don't speak Hindi, unfortunately.
No.
I can do ek do tin char panch. It's 1 to 5 in Hindi.
Oh, nice. Very nice.
Tiga is obviously friend. Kidar, I believe that's also another friendly greeting. I know a few little words. Being obviously a very multicultural place that I live, there's so many different nationalities that you become very, very cultured, and you understand the difference between the cultures, even though some are very similar. It's really interesting, and obviously it opens the mind and makes you appreciate everything just that little bit more.
Nice.
Right then, 4 minutes and 14 seconds, so we've got about 45 seconds to kill. Should I do it once or twice?
Yes.
You see, you're doing the okay now. I just say, shall I do it once or twice? And you're like, yes. Okay then. Meow. Meow. Thank you kindly. It's been a nice
Thank you,
4.5
Jace.
minutes. I'll speak to
I
you all soon.
appreciate it.
Much love.
Much love to
Bye.
you, my friend. Our friend Jace and the airplane sounds. Let's see. Bhavya says, love you so much. We love you too, my friend. Oh, it says, I knew it. Hey, Gravity. Gravity Core Fitness, say Yogi. Man, I enjoyed your live stream yesterday. And I enjoyed your session, your workout session. Absolutely awesome. You, my friend, you're doing good work. You're doing more than good work. You're doing important work, and it's wonderful to see. You have my full 100% support in all you do, my friend. Let's see. Fabia says TQ. We get some Hindi from Squirrel Sniper. Business still reeling. That seems like a good business. Gravity says, hey to Jace, and thank you, Yogi. Much appreciated. Absolutely. Absolutely. So let me repeat the question that we started the conversation off. Does anyone here meditate? And are you consistent with your practice, meaning every day? Never miss it. And what type of meditation do you practice? And if you don't, are you meditative curious? Do you want to learn meditation? Would you like help meditating? Let's see. Jace says, I do indeed. That's awesome, Jace. Hey, Michael. Michael says, hey, Yogi in chat. Sorry I'm late. I was writing the 4th story for a 5-story and 1 primer. Nice, Michael. Your creativity never ceases to impress, Michael. How you feeling after your shot? Is it kicking in? You feeling better? Eric says, hey to Michael. Jason's waving at Michael, and Michael says, which will be back up and going next Friday. So not this Friday, but next Friday. Our friend Michael has been under the weather. Jamie says, hi to Mark. How you doing, Jamie? Let's see. Gravity says, I don't know one of our clients swears by meditation. It has everything in my life began to change when I started meditating. Way. Some of you guys weren't even born yet. Let's see. Michael's saying hi to everyone. Michael says, my creativity never left, just my voice. But, you know, seriously, the commitment that you have to telling your stories, like I said, it's just impressive. Cody says, you sent him the chest infection too? I refuse to take blame for all of this. Gravity says, I've thought about it, never tried though. There's 3 types of meditations that I swear by that will I'm hesitant to say will change your life. It will transform you, and your life will change from there. When I say change your life, it makes it sound like all the outer conditions will start to change. But transformation is something different. Example says I meditate, but I use the similar method, but with the aid of shroom tea. Let's see. Bhavya says, good night, bye. Good night, my friend. Thank you for coming in and hanging out with us. Goldie says, I made you chuckle. That's funny for me, Eric McCarty. And I appreciate that. Thank you, Goldie. Michael says, no, that's not how it works. Probably caught it from going to the store or something. There you go. Michael stands up for me. Jace says, good night. As a sniper, good night to Bhavya. Hey, CC. CC says, meditation is a practice of using celestial wireless, each at a different level. Bhavya says, name is Karthik. Well, thank you, Karthik. I appreciate you coming in and hanging out with us. Hey, Batgirl. Batgirl says, hey, Yogi, with the wave. How are you, Batgirl? So first form of meditation I ever practiced was, I mentioned this yesterday, Soham. Although in the tradition from Paramahansa Yogananda, Kriya Yoga, it is pronounced Hong Sao. It's the same thing. Close your eyes, relax, gently fix your gaze, that point right between the eyebrows. Breathe naturally. Mary says, I'm going to go out and work for a little while, pick up my kitty cat. Before I pick up my kitty cat, we'll see you later. I'll keep you running. Thank you, Mary. Thank you so much. I hope your kitty is doing well. Jay says, hi, Batgirl and Tandra. Hey, Tandra. Tandra's eating dinner with every yoga night. It's the way to go. I appreciate that. Everyone's saying hi. So you're relaxed. You fix your gaze very gently, not focusing, not concentrating on that point, very gently. Let yourself breathe in naturally, exhale naturally. Just follow the breath, watching. When you are relaxed, introduce the mantra, and the mantra is so and hum. As we breathe in, we think very gently. With the in breath, so. There's a slight pause with the out breath, hum. That's the natural mantra of the breath. It is always repeating. Every time we breathe, there is that whisper so subtle, you can't hear it with your regular ears. You can only sense it, you can only feel it. And as we grow more and more quiet, listening to that mantra play with the breath, we just get this very, very subtle, quiet level. Everything passes. This is what in the Transcendental Meditation movement they call the gap, that space between thoughts, the space between words, and we just gently fall in there. You never truly know when you're in there, because it's the absence of experience itself. In the absence of experience, nothing can happen that you can quantify. It's only when you come out of it and you think something happened there. 20 minutes. You could start with 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15, 20. Let's see. Back goes waving at Jamie. Jay says, one of the female chat has kettlebells and can do burpees. I wonder who. One in the female chat. Am I thinking Batgirl? So that is the So Hum meditation. Thank you, Eric. Good point. We get a thumbs up. Frequency lift of Om. Batgirl says, hey, I want to see it. I want to see the kettlebells and burpees. My son boy named Karthik. Well, thank you. Hello to your son, my friend. Gravity says, hate to pop in and pop out. That's okay. But we have our last class starting in 5 minutes. I'll definitely catch you again. Amazing stream. I'm really sorry. That's okay, Gravity. I appreciate you popping in. I appreciate even a minute spending time with people like you. Let's see. CC says it's where I discovered E equals MC Speared. And I appreciate you talking about that in your last visit. Stephen says Onyx has a huge effect on me for Michael. Michael says apologies for the late reply to Goldie. So that is one form of meditation. I mean, there's all kinds of. Batgirl says, me? I thought it might be you. The other, I mentioned this yesterday too, metta meditation. Metta is Pali. Pali is the original language of the Buddha, and it means loving kindness. And it's another transformative practice. If you need to burst your heart open, if you want to offer more love and care, more support, empathy, compassion to yourself and the world, to those that you're close to those that are a little farther away, metta meditation, loving kindness meditation is the way to go. And it is using slogans such as, may you be at peace, may you be happy, may you be free from suffering and the cause from suffering. Let's see, snake bite, the central brain, toe spine body. Michael say Bacco and Tandra. Think like a man and use your heart. Says Cece. And Tandra says hi to nature. Hey Chris, Mama Chris is here. She says hello, Nature's Dog Realms. You guys get the opportunity to hang out with Chris? If you do, if you see her pop up on a live stream, don't hesitate to hang out because you'll have a whole lot of fun. It reminds me of the best times doing board games, hanging out with family. That's what it reminds me of. Hanging out with family. You ever have a snow day and you're with your siblings, too cold, too wet, too whatever to go outside. So you break out the board games and you hang out and you have fun. That's what it's like. That's 100% what it's like. Michael says, Yogi, did you read my message about the crystals? I didn't. Let me back up. Sorry, Michael. Here we go. Yogi, if you like, crystals can be good to meditate with. I have a ton of small ones that I can clean and mail you for you to hold in your hands while meditating. I wouldn't hold them in my hands, but I would love to have them. I got a little altar that I am before in my meditation, and I would absolutely, Michael. Thank you so much. Thank you. And I'm sorry that I missed that the first time. What a lovely gesture from our friend Michael. Speaking of which, hold on, guys. I might not be able to get to it. I might have to bring it up later tonight. Sorry, Michael. Your spoon is under a pile of books. And my cat is right next to the pile of books. If I dig out the spoon, it might knock the book over, which would hit my cat, and she would be highly, highly, highly displeased with me. But I will dig it out. I got it. There we go. It's never far. This is a hand-carved spoon, signed by the craftsman, the artist, the storyteller, Michael Burkeen. If you guys need a walking stick, decorative spoon, a letter opener, a wand, Michael's the one to talk to. All right. Hey, Presley. Presley says, morning, my friend. How are you? So with metta meditation, as I was talking about, loving kindness meditation, you begin with yourself and you offer those phrases to you. May I be happy. May I be peaceful. May I be free from suffering and the cause from suffering, even if you don't feel it, even if you don't believe it, you just keep working with it. Eventually your heart opens and you start to feel that love that you're offering yourself. Presley says, I'm good. How are you? I'm doing good, Presley. I appreciate you stopping in. Meta Celestial Wireless, the metaverse. Then you go to a loved one, which again is easy to do. It's actually easier to extend that loving kindness to a loved one than it is for ourselves. Sometimes the hardest thing we can do is cultivate that sense of compassion and empathy for ourselves. But it's there. You just need to open to it. So we begin with ourselves. Then we go to loved ones. Then we go to a neutral person. Someone that, we might see. Barista, the mailman, a neighbor that we don't really talk to, but we see in the distance. Co-worker. We don't have any good feelings, bad feelings. They're just sort of neutral in our lives. We begin to extend them metta, loving kindness. And then maybe the most difficult of all, we begin to offer it to the person that Carlos Castaneda called the petty tyrant, the one that knows how to push our buttons, even if we don't know them. They might be a figure on the media that we just don't like. They might be, who knows? For someone, it might be me. I might be someone's petty tyrant. I hope not, but maybe. Let's see, can travel the universe that way? That sounds like the Merkaba, the Kabbalah meditation that forms a mental construct that allows people to time and space travel. That is metta meditation. It, again, will transform you. When you transform yourself, the world miraculously transforms. It's amazing that we have this view of the world. And these people are good, these people are bad. This religion is right, this religion is wrong. This political party is the way to vote, this other one is evil. and we believe it. As we start to meditate, when we undergo that transformation, all of a sudden we see that things aren't so cut and dried, that um, the lines that we once had that distinguished between things is much, much more porous than we ever imagined. And at a certain point, we realize it's non-existent. Non-existent. You know, the difference between a Republican and a Democrat is a thought. Republican has a thought that they are right. A Democrat has a thought that they are right. Republican has a thought that Democrats are wrong. A Democrat has a thought that Republicans are wrong. Just a thought. Every single war that ever has been began with a thought. It's okay that my side kills your side so I get what I want. Imagine if we didn't have that thought. Eric Lapointe is waving at Presley at Nature. Imagine if we didn't have that thought. That it was okay to harm someone for the sake of political gain. Let's see. Chris says, hi to Eric. That's the magic of meditation. You don't take your thoughts literally any longer. You recognize them as thoughts. They're not who you are. He says, you're amazing, as are you, my friend. I enjoy our conversations. I enjoy what you bring. So that's why we meditate. It's the first thing that we begin to realize when we meditate. Because when we sit to quiet our minds, we realize what a mess is going on here. Have I always thought this much? Which we have. But then you get this realization that, wait a minute, if I'm aware of these thoughts, I can't be these thoughts. I must be the awareness of the thoughts. That's a game changer. Now you've come to, we can call it the first awakening. I am not my thoughts. I am not my body. I am not the conditions of my life. I'm not my emotions. I'm not my anger. I'm not my sadness. I'm not my depression. I'm not my anxiety. I'm the awareness. All that takes place. The observer, the witness. And mantra meditation, they talk about that, cultivating the witness. Michael says, I got them soaking in some bleach as we speak. They're about a $50 size. Hope that's okay. And these are in the house. Michael, thank you so much, my friend. Don't forget your wands and your spoons, your letter openers, and your walking sticks. By the way, I am not threatening you guys with a wooden spoon. Even though I was raised Catholic, and the ruler was a very, very large threat in my life. Michael says you're very welcome. So the last form of meditation that we'll talk about, passage meditation. One of my favorites. Passage meditation is when you memorize a spiritual passage of some sort. The person I learned this from, Ignatius Warren, recommended the prayer of St. Francis. It's a beautiful prayer. Nature Dog Rump says, same here, Eric M. A fellow sufferer. I hope the ruler never touched. I hope that you never. I've had my knuckles wrapped a few times. CC says, realize, see? Feel it. Let's bring, let me bring CC's channel up real quick. Subscribe to you, my friend, just to make that connection. So Yeah, Ignatius Warren recommends the Prayer of St. Francis. It is spiritual technology. Your life, um, again, I mentioned, transformed. I think maybe specifically through this practice and the practice of meta meditation. Because, as again, the originator, Ignatius Warren, says, you become what you meditate upon. Hey, Odom, thank you so much, my friend. So, you want to be very careful what you choose to meditate upon. When you choose the Prayer of St. Francis, and what you do is you have it memorized and you sit and you relax, and very slowly you begin to think the passage, one word at a time, very slowly, allowing space in between each word, allowing each word to drop within your subconscious. Because there, in Sanskrit, it's called a sankalpa, an intent. You're planting a seed of peace, and when it's entered into your subconscious, it will blossom, and you will find yourself living this beautiful life of kindness and compassion, not just directed outwards. It's a living energy within you. You can only give away what you are and what you have. You want more kindness in your life? Be kind. You want more compassion in your life? Be compassionate. You want a more peaceful world? Be peaceful. It starts with you. So here's the prayer of St. Francis, one of my favorite prayers. Lord, make me an instrument of thy peace. Where there is hatred, let me sow love. Where there is injury, pardon. Where there is doubt, faith. Where there is despair, hope. Where there is darkness, light. Where there is sadness, joy. O divine Master, grant that I may not so much seek to be consoled as to console, to be understood as to understand, to be loved as to love. For it is in giving that we receive, it is in pardoning that we are pardoned, it is in dying to self that we are born to eternal life. Matter is nor created or destroyed, only transforms. Absolutely. So the first law of thermodynamics. So as you meditate with this, of course, your mind's going to wander. Never think of meditation as a process of clearing your mind. Your brain thinks. It's what it does. It's what it's supposed to do. The more you try to stop it, the more you're going to think, the more you're going to drive yourself crazy. Why can't I do this? How come everyone can meditate but me? Don't worry about thoughts. You're cultivating the witness to the thoughts. Eventually, as you meditate, the thoughts begin to quiet on their own through no practice of your own. So as you meditate on the passage, your mind wanders, you bring it back. Bring it back to whatever your object of meditation, be it breath, mantra, or a spiritual passage. Meditation is the art of the return. You just keep returning to the prayer and naturally fall into silence. Now, if you get completely distracted and you're no longer even aware of the passage, you start over at the beginning and you go again. If you were to practice passage meditation once a day, start with 15 minutes. Early in the morning is perfect. And you did it consistently. In a year's time, family, friends, co-workers would not recognize the person that you are. You would not recognize the person that you are. Maybe you would, but it wouldn't be the same person. Let's see. CC says, my curse, knowledge. I'd love to hear how is it a curse for you, my friend? Let's see. Footage Pro says, remember me? I don't. Not offhand. Remind me what our conversation was. And know that I am subscribed to you, so I know that we must have had a good conversation. Michael says, testing, testing, 1, 2, 3, microphone, are you listening? First voice message ever sent. Oh, cool. We're done. Where did you send it, Michael? So I'm happy to help anyone on their, hey, dumb frog. Of course I remember you. I'm happy to help anyone on their meditative path if they would like to meditate. I've mentioned before, my breathwork teacher, the one who taught me to be a teacher of breathwork, says that you can get about 95% of the benefits of meditation just by doing breathwork. I don't know if I agree with those figures, but it's probably pretty close. All right, let me catch up. Oh, by Michael. So it's not the first one ever in the history of mankind. Only in the history of Michael. CC says, we could talk about first sin, but I'd like to keep religion separate. Thank you. Thank you for that. Footage says, bro, we talked a lot of times off cam. We've talked off camera before. How old are you? Pretty old. Martine says, hi, Eric. Hey, Martine, how are you? Let's see. Cisa says, you have helped considerably. I'm sorry about the emotions Cosmos is sending you. That's okay. I take it all in stride. Michael says, well, that microphone went to spell by right. Who's going from by to by instead of y? Footage Pro says, how old are you? Pretty old, my friend. Twip Up says, we made it. Sorry, we're late. That's okay. I don't have any merch. I thought about it. I really don't know how to do it, to be honest with you. Wouldn't mind having like a t-shirt and a coffee mug. Hey, Specs. Specs says, hi, Yogi. And hi to Toy Pups. Hi, everyone. So I've been talking, I think I bored a lot of people, about meditation. Specs says, food from afar and sends some love. Martine says, I'm good. Thanks. Excited about next week. Making my own sausage. Wow. Are you going to grind it and everything too? That's pretty amazing. Flip Up says, hi to Specs. Michael says, send it to your chat through the little microphone in the upper right-hand corner of the keyboard. Oh, wow. Okay, that worked pretty well, though. Specs says, so many nice people today. Asking Toy Pups how she is. Specs says, same Yogi. So yeah, I was talking about meditation, 3 different pathways of meditation, how to use them. Toy Pup says, we love you, Yogi. Thank you so much for visiting our live today and being so giving. I hope that your friend, Eric Mack, saw that I I raised it. Footage Pro says it's actually easy to make merch. Making a calendar is more easy. A mug will be better. Yeah, I'd like to do a mug and like a T-shirt and a sticker. But I'd have to come up with the design for just the yogi. Can't be me. Nobody wants a old bald guy in glasses on a coffee mug staring at him every morning. So I had been mentioning the 3 pathways of meditation that literally transform your life. If anyone wants help meditating, reach out and I will help 100%. And I mean that sincerely when I say it will transform your life. In a year's time, you'll be amazed at how the conditions of your life, how you view the world, has changed so drastically and dramatically. For those who are not meditative minded, and I'll be honest with you, I think everyone is. They just don't realize it yet. As I was mentioning, how my instructor, he taught me how to be a teacher for breathwork, made the bold claim that you can get 95% of the benefits of meditation through breathwork. 3 times a day, therapeutically as needed. You got to be religious with your breathwork. A lot of people turn to it when they need it, which is important. And I'm glad that you do. And I'm glad you have that tool. Hey, Laradox. But if you practice your breath work religiously, you won't need to turn to it as often. Ortiz says, I'm going to grind the meat, add spices to the sausage. Hey, that was the first live stream I saw of any Fins possible. He was making venison sausage. Toy Pup says, Super Chat. CC says, you're ready for the next level yourself. Talk about transformation. I ask you during meditation, seek the spec that is you. Thank you, CC. Monk says it's about as bad as autocorrect. My very first book, Cat and Jack is Back. Specs Appeal, my sweet, lovely friend. Hey, Austin. Austin says, hi, Yogi. The new light will shine on your next personal session. Thank you. Mangadoo, my friend. Hey, man, just a quick double tap before I nip in for a swim. So I haven't been on lately. Just busy with work. That's okay. Everything's still going well. Always appreciate, even when you just stop by for a second. I appreciate when everyone stops by. I train apprentice gas engineers. Gotcha. Hey, enjoy the swim. Veradox says, everyone's so positive in chat. I love it. Thanks, Veradox. Austin says, hi, Austin. Love Toy Pups and Veradox. Kat says, I liked everything until you started singing about you being not so great YouTuber. You're an awesome YouTuber. Who's an awesome YouTuber? I can point out so many awesome YouTubers here. Oh, you know what? I'm supposed to mention this. I forgot. I was talking to Toy Pups yesterday, and sorry guys, I got my little beads. Michael, maybe I did mention this. Toy Pups was singing your praises yesterday. Your amazing editing skills and how skillful you are in your presentation. She just could not say enough great things about your channel. Dodoc says, I work at school and a pawn shop now. Interesting. Magadoo says, all good, man. All good. Thank you, man. Love the water and the calm. Breathing is a big part of it too, and very meditative. Yeah, breathing is huge in swimming. More so in running. If your breathing is not right, you're just not going to be able to swim as well. Paradox says, yogi is very boring to listen to, yet not boring to listen to. The greatest compliment ever. Paradox says, everyone shake what your mama gave you. I'm trying to think about it. She gave me a really good coffee mug that I use every day. I guess I could go down and get the coffee mug and shake it if you really wanted me to. Remind me tomorrow at 5 a.m. when I'm drinking it during my live stream. Michael says, I voice, act, narrate, as well as run my own woodworking side hustle. Cat's waving at Magadoo. Michael says, oh, I've read that. Michael says, message you just typed was intended for Laradox. Gotcha. Laradox says, I'm 17. In this day and age, my attention span is cooked. Yet I still love watching your live streams, Yogi. Thank you, Laradox. You've been, man, you've been hanging out with me for a long time. We might be coming up on a year. So anyone want to do some breath work? Laradox, over a year. One day, I was talking about this with Eric Lapointe. One day I need to dive back into the archives and find those first conversations. Yogi, it was like 2023 when I found you. Laradox says, in fact, we could find alive. That's what I was thinking about. I wouldn't mind finding alive. I wouldn't mind finding it with you, with Eric Lapointe, with Squirrel Sniper. Malcolm says it's all right, but I'm looking into doing more voice acting for things as well as YouTube. One last piece of advice from CC. Let's hear it, my friend. Laradox says all the legends. Yep, the old timers. Night Watcher, Flower. All right, wait till your leg. Laradox says, well, it's been a journey, guys. It has. So I was mentioning to Michael when I wrote my first book, you're definitely an old timer. My first book was called Does God Have a Hero? Meditations for Compassionate Living. And I didn't know how to type, but I needed it typed up to send it out to an agent or a publisher. Turns out I couldn't get either. Self-published. And I bought an old-fashioned like speaker microphone where you speak into it and you would dictate it and it would type itself out. It's the early days of that type of technology. I guess this was in the year 2000. And I started off with Does God Have a Hero? Meditations for Compassionate Living. And I looked at the screen and it said, Do dogs eat gyros? Old men taking medication by the river. Not what I had in mind. I decided I needed to learn how to type. But as I rethink that, maybe that could have been a good book. So, Toy Pups, you want to come up to do some breath work? You don't need to, though. Michael's laughing. Yeah, it was not what I originally meant. Oh, I'm showing you how to fly, leave the body. Years and years and years ago, I had a strong interest in Tibetan dream yoga and astral projection. I'll be honest with you, I have little interest in all of that. My only interest, I'm very singular in my focus, is can I be kind? Can I be kinder? Can I be kinder still? Can I forgive? Can I actually have a life of continuous forgiveness 24/7? Anything outside of that, anything that doesn't support that, it doesn't hold my interest. The whole basis of my spiritual practice, of my so-called quotes spirituality, uh, kindness and forgiveness. Here's the reason why. The important reason why. The ego never forgives. The ego bargains. Why people find things so difficult to forgive is because it's the ego that says, I can't forgive you because you might do it again. I can't forgive you because you hurt me too much. I can't forgive you because I still have a grievance, I still have a resentment, or you haven't suffered enough. When I think you have, then maybe I will. But it never will, because the ego can't forgive, not truly. Only the heart. Only absolute love. Only the Holy Spirit. Only Christ consciousness. Whatever term you want to use, that's forgiveness. But that's good news, because now it takes all the pressure off of us. We know that we're not going to forgive, so we turn it over to the Holy Spirit. Help me. This is the miracle in A Course in Miracles. It's not performing miracles. It's not turning water into wine. It's not the gifts of fish and loaves. It's not parting the Red Sea or any body of water. It's asking for a miracle. I can't do this on my own. I need a shift of perception. I need to think differently. Let me read something. Let me catch you up in the chat, and then I'll read something. Let's see. Laradox says, I fall under no political party. I guess. Who cares? Who cares? I know that our good friend Be Confident didn't really fall into a political party. Him and I sort of belong to the same political party. It was the political party of being kind. Michael says, and I just discovered that this microphone actually works, so I wanted to give it a shot. Nice. I can type, but typos are my sworn enemy. I've gotten much better with my typing. Thirdox says, just want to say that all my friends in chat and Yogi, that no matter how my guys see me, I sort of lost track with that one. Maybe a villain, Sabi Christian, a religious liberal. I'm going off subject. I will always be here for everyone. I guess. Who cares? You've always been a good friend, and you've always, I'm not saying there haven't been mistakes made, but mistakes happen with friends, and we forgive. The whole nature, forgiveness. Thordox says, be kind to one another, tender-hearted, forgiving one another, as Christ, God in Christ forgave you. Absolutely. Hey, Roger. Roger, I'm glad to see you too. Flip-Up says, you're beautiful, Laradox. So this is what it's actually in the description for the channel. This is what I mean about the ego only bargains, never truly forgives. This is from chapter 12, paragraph 3, section 3 of A Course in Miracles. There is but one interpretation of motivation that makes any sense. And because it is the Holy Spirit's judgment, it requires no effort at all on your part. Every loving thought is true. Everything else is an appeal for healing and help, regardless of the form it takes. Can anyone be justified in responding with anger to a brother's plea for help? No response can be appropriate except the willingness to give it to him, for this and only this is what he is asking for. Offer him anything else, and you are assuming the right to attack his reality by interpreting it as you see fit. I absolutely love the simplicity of the message. Every loving thought is true. If you're having a loving thought, it's true. If you are having an unloving thought, it is the ego. The ego is fictitious. It's not real. So, everything else, any comment you get on your live stream, in real life, every gesture that's offered to you in traffic, every little thing that gets in your nerves, every head of any political party that you disagree with, any of them, all of that, if it's not of love, it is an appeal for help, an appeal for healing and help. Are we ever justified in turning our back for someone who is asking for healing or help? Now, the healing and help might take different forms, and it might be beyond us right now. So we can go with the principle that starts off yoga philosophy: do no harm, do least harm. Sometimes the best we can do in any given moment is just to offer space as we slowly walk away. All right, let me catch up, guys. Buddha Loco's blood and blood in, blood out. Say Yogi, hey Buddha. Buddha says, oh, I read that. Glad to see you. It's nice to see you too, my friend. How have you been? Dodak says to Roger, here, there, and new people. I don't even know. We got all kinds of new people. Hey, Danny. Danny says, hi, Yogi. Dodak drops a link for Roger. Roger says, Snake is there year now, whatever that means. I don't know. So we might not have time for breath work. I'll be ending the live stream soon. So remind me, we'll do some breath work this evening. Want to do box breathing. Michael says, hey, Danny. Danny, how are you? Dodak says, my YouTube channel is dead. I don't post anymore. I don't care about subs. Yogi, my new channel I've been posting, by the way, is called at Deaf Koala. I'll look for it. Dodak says, been trying to chat with it in your live stream, but you aren't answering. I don't know if I'm blocked on that channel. You shouldn't be blocked. I do every so often check on the black people, as there was some rogue activity going on. I found some people that were blocked that shouldn't have been. I'll be on the lookout for you. All right, so I appreciate you guys coming in. Yeah, I talked a lot about meditation. I apologize. Again, if anyone wants to learn any of the practices that I mentioned, I'm happy to help. Happy to teach. If anyone wants to learn some daily breathwork practices, how to set up that type of practice, let me know. Teach my friends and my family for free. If you are here, you are a friend and you are certainly family. Or if you just want to reach out on Messenger. If you ever just need someone to listen to, or a kind word, or whatever, reach out, guys. Hey, Simon says, so my friend, it's Pokemon. Just posted my first post on this account. They're about your bag clips. I've started on today. Awesome. I'm going to bring your channel up now. We're getting ready to end the live stream. Bag clips. Homemade bag clips. It might be the single greatest thing that I've heard. Hey, thanks for the shout out. Thanks for the let me know. This is the beginning, guys. This is going to be a bag clip. How completely honest is that? I've started your cherry wood, nice bag clips, 2 bread bag and 1 chip bag. They're gonna change your life, my friend. Now I gotta sand them and add a couple of details, and we'll keep you updated. Hold on. Number 2. Number 3. Man, look at that go. We've been talking transformation this entire live stream, and in comes our friend Pokemon, who shows us the way of transformation. That's what I love about crafts. I love my people who have, sorry guys, crafting channels, because you literally see the transformation take place. You see, depending on what you're doing, a thread of yarn. Is yarn still called a thread, or is it called just yarn? So you see yarn, and through the magic of a shamanistic craftsman, it becomes a sweater or a scarf or gloves or whatever. Amazing. Hey, Oscar. Turn away for a second. We got some friends pop in. Sniper says, Eagle Laradox. Roger says, so the squirrel. Roger says, Eric just sub. Don't know why it kicked me out. Weird. Hey, how are you, Oscar? Good to see you, my friend. Gilbert says, just button through to give a like and love. Have a great day. You too, my friend. If you have not had your cold plunge today, I hope you have a good one. Sniper says, I'm still working out what a bag clip is. It clips your bag together. So if you have, let's say, a bag of chips and you open it, you could fold it up. You can roll it up. You could put a rubber band around it, like some kind of low rent chump. No offense. I just wanted to use the word chump. I never get the opportunity to use it. Or you could have a bag clip, like a professional chip eater. More so for some of the high class, for some of the upper crust, they have custom made bag clips made out of cherry wood. Not saying that I'm bragging, but I'm bragging just a little bit. Let's see. Pokemon says there's 5 pictures there. Yogi. Yep. Didn't I get to all 5? We get a this is. I might have added an extra this is, but it was well deserved. The amazing, energetic Joshua. Hello, everyone. Joshua, my friend, how are you? Zipper says, gotcha. Free seals. Yes, free seals. Soft face says, so you live? I am. Get 100% from Joshua. Hey, I want to put this out here. Maybe Joshua could help. We've had several people mention that they miss Madface. Pokemon says, Oscar, it's me, Pokemon. Pokemon says, good morning, all in the chat. I hope you're doing well, Oscar. Joshua says, thanks, Yogi. We got a smile from Smileface. We got laughter from Smileface. So, yep, I did show all 5, but let me show them again. This is 1. Follow along with me, guys. This is 2. This is 3. 4. Here you go, guys. 5. Bag clips. Or reseals. We're clipping the bag of chips. For me, it's going to be a bag of lentils and a bag of rice. Although, you know what? I might have to actually get a bag of chips, vegan chips. Special occasion. Cause for celebration, as brought about by Pokemon. Joshua says, so does Small Face. So Joshua. Oscar says, say poker. Como este? How did I do? You changed your name. Small Face will be back. Because this is his woodworking account. You know, there's little wire things that the bread comes in with. The bread comes with. I hate those wiry things. These clips are perfect for bread bags or tortilla bags, and bread bags, because I do Ezekiel bread. Any kind of plastic bag. It's going to be awesome. You guys ever eat Ezekiel bread? It's an acquired taste, but once you acquire it, it's really good. Hey, Nick. Christmas baby Big Nick is here, says so there. Hello, my friend. We're wrapping things up in just a minute. I got in my allotted hour. We'll be back this evening in about 3 hours or so. And we're going to do the box breathing. Let's see. Joshua says, Madface, huh? Everyone, that Madface made quite an impression. Danny's asking for him. Smallface is asking for him. Danny really misses Madface. Hey, Miss Flipper. Miss Flipper, I just read, felt maybe half an hour ago, 20 minutes ago. What I think might be the simplest message offered in the Course of Miracles, sums it up perfectly, gives you a spiritual formula to live your life by. And I know you'll appreciate it. It's probably in your fishbowl of imperatives. Let's see. Nick says I made music on my channel. Awesome. Hey, Nick, feel free to drop a link so people can visit. So I'll read this one more time. Although I know that Miss Flipper is familiar with it. Again, the simplicity of this message is astounding. Every loving thought is true. Everything else is an appeal for healing and help, regardless of the form it takes. Can anyone be justified in responding with anger to a brother's plea for help? No response can be appropriate except the willingness to give it to him. For this and only this is what he's asking for. That was it, Miss Flipper. There he is, Madface. He's here and he's mad, and his face is reflecting it. Captain Jack says, Joshua, there's a link. Hey guys, our friend Nick has made some music on his channel. If you guys want to check him out, I just brought you up and I will play it right after the live stream. Joshua is laughing. Joshua says, so Captain Jack. Hey, speaking of new videos, Kat, I really loved your new video or your new short that you put out. Finding joy in everyday things. I think that might be my favorite. I'm just looking at your list of shorts. I see that your "The People Look Like the Dogs" got some awesome views. Actually, Falling for Your Best Friend, 8.5K views. That's amazing. I hope you guys go by and give our friend Cat and Jack some love on her channel. Again, her Finding Joy in Everyday Life and Everyday Things is a beautiful, beautiful short. One of the most beautiful ones that I've seen. Miss Pippa says, "Slow to Cat and Jack." Joshua says, "Nick, Joshua's on his way." Cat says, "Thanks, I love it too." Madface says, "I'm just an emoji." What person is happy to see me? Well, I'm happy to see you. Smile Face, you still here? As our friend Madface is here. I thought Danny might be here, but he is not. He is going to miss the appearance of Madface. So this evening, guys, we're gonna do box breathing. An all-time favorite breath. Sniper says, "Miss Flipper, Cat, Mad, good to see you." Miss Flipper says, "I'm happy to see you, Madface." Cat says, "Madface, I'd like to see you turn that frown upside down." That would be Gladface. I wonder if we'll ever get an appearance from Gladface. We get a squirrel emoji from Miss Flipper for our friend Squirrel Sniper. Oh, shoot. Hey, Jace. I'm glad you came in, Jace. Are you going live now? Let me wrap things up. Jace is going to be going live. Jamie Brown is live. Mary's live. Mary's Gigs live. Here we go. Burpee Fisherman is live, working out with Jace. Here I was waiting to see Jace's live stream pop up. Oops. And it was on Stewart's.
Look at this.
Holy cow. Where'd that come from?
I've just learned how to do it when I was working with Steph. I did that first. I was like, yep, I've got quite a bit of definition coming there. And then I just got the old tucking.
Impressive.
I think the back's getting there as well. I don't get to see the back that often.
Definitely getting there. And I think with the addition of the pull-up bar that you just got, it's just gonna explode.
I can get 15 out on the pull-ups.
Nice.
Just this way. Oscar, yes, brother. Joshua, but yes, I'm I'm like, roll on the summer. Just to make sure that I don't get too much of a tan. Hey,
There you go.
so we're all ready. We're good. Right, 1 minute 17. It was only ever going to be a quick one. But you said, how do you spend your time relaxing? And obviously, sometimes it's just like this. Um, how do I get down? I'm scared. It's a long way down. How do I get down?
Follow your toes.
I fell on my
Always
toes.
follow your toes. They'll
No worries.
never lead you astray.
As always, do something a little bit different. Take care, people. See you soon.
Take
Bye.
care, my friend. So Jace called that a little bit different. I think we could safely say that was a lot bit different. Hey, Brian, how are you? Miss Pippa says it's a chipmunk, but he understands. Cat says Jace Stewart is doing amazing, cheeky but amazing. Brian says they're all chatters. Cat says that's hot, Jace. Oscar says it would snap the Bee Gees. Sleepy face. There's a face for every occasion, guys. Oscar says he can tell. To do that justice, I'd have to sing it, but I'm not going to sing it. You can tell by the way I walk. I'm a woman's man. You know who does the good she is Eric Lapointe. I need to talk Oscar into coming on for just for 2 seconds, 3 seconds, and giving Eric Lapointe a tutorial in the she. Shii. Oscar, could I ever talk you into coming on the live stream and just giving me that? I'm sorry that I missed the workout. Here I was thinking that I would see Jace pop up. I was waiting for Jace, and it was on Stewart's channel. Rotten Fish says, guys, I just ate something. Can you guess what I ate? Maybe a rotten fish? Oscar says, yeah, definitely. We got 10 joules. Jace says, Oscar, click that link, Fu. So if Oscar can come up, if he clicks the link, we'll have him come up, and then we'll call it an afternoon. Oscar says, give me a sec. Absolutely. Rotten Fish is laughing. So was it Rotten Fish? Eric Point says, this has been one of the funniest live streams to listen to. Hey, Eric Lapointe, do you have a second? Let's hear you do it first, and then we'll hear Oscar do it. I don't want to say it's going to be corrective, but it's going to be, corrective. Rotten Fish says, yes, Yogi, it was a rotten fish. I'll be honest with you, it was a lucky guess. Let's see, we got another link drop by Christmas Baby Big Nick. He's got some music, guys. Go check it out. He says, Eric, you got to get the forehead on the knees. Eric Point says, let me see if my phone will let me. I want the phone that usually doesn't let me. Sleepy face is sleepy. Forehead to the knees, huh, Jace? Confused face. Say, guys, that is a very confused face. The face that you see right there, that confused face, is the face that is the look I had on my face from first grade all the way to 12th grade. Not in kindergarten, and not a potential in kindergarten. We didn't realize the trajectory my life was going to take in kindergarten. It was only in first grade when it began to be revealed. Eric Point says, "Won't let me, but I'll do it next time." Gotcha. Oscar's the one that taught me how to do it. I was doing it all wrong at first. So we're going to need, if you can come in this evening, we'll get a demonstration of the before and after, the Oscar tutorial. Hey, have you seen, guys, go check out Cat and Jack's new short. Actually, go check out all of Cat and Jack's shorts. Eric Point says, another great live. Thank you, Eric. We'll give Oscar another minute, and then I got to run. I got my own meditation coming up. I got to say, doing the live streams, for me, I think the meditations are a must. It's just a way of, I want to say recharging, but staying charged, staying plugged in. That makes sense. Confused Face is questioning. Cat and Jack says, thank Yogi. You're welcome, Cat. You know, just again, I need to say how much that the beauty of that last short just struck me. The message, perfect soundtrack, the presentation, it was just perfect. Guys, so I might have to go. Maybe we can talk Oscar into coming back this evening. I hate to miss him. Demon Face. Demon Face has been here before. But he has Confused Face very confused. All right. I'm going to head off. Thank you, Miss Flipper. Thank you, Jace. My friends, I will see everyone later. Confused Face says the face is all me except for Smile Face. Yep, that's what I thought. Cat says, now I'm a weird yogi. Now I'm a weird to you, my friend. If you guys can come back tonight, we're going to do some box breathing. I hope. I won't bore you with any more meditation talk, but we will do some breath work. Oscar says I don't see the link. It is in the description, Oscar. Let's see if I can help with that real quick. Click the three dots. Oh, I was going to try to drop a link, but I can't do it because it'll just bring you back to my live stream. Yeah, it doesn't always work for everyone. I meant to do the suggestion that Eric Lapointe gave me. I did that not too long ago. I just don't always remember. There we go. All right, guys. You still here?
What's
Hey,
up,
Oscar.
Yogi?
How are you, my friend?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Hey, for anyone who doesn't know Oscar, in my opinion, he's the most joyful, hardest working burpee practitioner out there. No one works harder and
So,
with more
guys,
joy than Oscar.
I like it, man. I like when my chi-chi's hurt and all that, you know?
I can tell. I can tell.
Yeah. Oh, so the whole so at first everybody thought that I was kept saying shit, but no, I have the tendency that when I have like when I'm bumping into something that's troubling, or when I get excited, I have the habit of going shit.
Let's hear it one more time. This is how it's done,
It's like
guys.
saying like it's like like saying like she's there, but like hold the she.
I love it. And
That's
I
all
love
I
hearing
say, man. Every time I'm in program mode, that's my mind goes crazy. So I just say what's on my mind, just try to brush it off, you know.
right. And I'm glad that you gave that tutorial to Eric Lapointe. I'm glad that you set him straight.
Yeah, Lapointe, he was struggling a little bit, but I think he's getting it now.
He was struggling a bit. Yep. So hey guys,
All right, guys.
I hope you connect to our friend Oscar.
I'll appreciate it. Thank you, guys. You guys can watch me suffer. I get crazy too with the likes, man. You guys like seeing a fat man sweaty without a shirt. Hey, man, log in.
And who doesn't? Who doesn't like that?
All right, Master Yogi.
Thank you, Oscar. I appreciate it, my friend.
You guys have a wonderful day. Happy Wednesday, guys.
You too.
Peace.
Thank you. Our friend Oscar. As mentioned before, no one works harder with more joy than Oscar. Hey, Selma. Hey, and thank you, Joshua, for putting that out there to get me to 7K. We'll see if that can happen. We'll see if that's possible. Man, I'm just so happy to be hanging out with Oscar for a few minutes. Toy Pup says, Dudsy. Hawk says, I'm late to the party. Yep, we're shutting down in just a minute. Joshua says, it's up to Yogi with all the emojis. But thank you. Joshua, I much appreciate that. Someone says, miss you guys way more. I was busy with my friend Harrison. That's okay. As it should be. Joshua says, I'm sending you all my alt accounts, Yogi. Thank you so much. I appreciate that help. Joshua says, Eric Lapointe, I will eventually come back to your live stream. Joshua says, Oscar, I'll come to your live stream. They're not to be missed. Hawk says that was Oscar. Joe. Jay says, much love, Oscar. Toy Pup says, yes to Hawk. Oscar says, thank you, guys. Thank you. I really appreciate you coming up. Someone says, I was crying for you guys. Joshua says, no problem. It was a fun live stream, guys. Thank you so much. Joshua says, Soman, did you miss us?
Hi, Yogi.
Hello, my friend. How are you?
Feeling jealous. Your live is so beautiful today. I'm like, I'm feeling left out. I'm going on too. Such
Hey.
a special live.
Did you hear Oscar?
Yes, I just came back on, saw Oscar.
Can
Hi, it was so nice to meet you finally. That's so nice.
can you do that?
She.
That was really good. That was really good.
She.
That might be better than Eric LaPointe's.
I tried. She. I could do it different ways.
You can do it different ways.
She.
Jay says, Mumsy. Joshua says, no slip ups.
Darcy. Hi, Joshua. Hi, Salma. We missed you so much, but we're glad you're doing good. Hi, Mary Gigs. My dogs always act up when I come on Yogi's live.
That's okay. They're just saying hi. Hey, Mary.
Yeah. Your live was beautiful today, Yogi.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I was afraid that maybe some of the meditation talk might have been a little, boring, maybe.
B to the O to the RING. Not. It's never boring. To you, it's boring because that's you, your life. That's what you study. That's everything that you do. Your perception of coming across to us is it might be B to the O to the RING, but it's not. It's not. It's much needed stuff like that. Breath work and meditation. You're teaching us all things that we could all use when you're not available. So
I have to admit something.
Mm-hmm.
That when you sing that song, I have to sound it out in my head before I know what you're singing about.
B to the O to the RING. B
I was
to
like,
the
okay.
O to the RING.
BORI. All right. Okay. Now I got it.
When you can't think of anything to say, just spell a word, guys. You can CHANG the world. Yes, you're amazing, Yogi. You do such a great job. And
Well, thank
because
you.
of you, we can sound like this. Like a couple weeks ago, we were doing a lot of crying and stuff. Remember?
I do remember.
Yeah, like I couldn't control my emotions or anything. And you've gave us tools that are allowing us to be ourselves. Like normally I would start feeling better, but not until spring started. But I'm able to start myself earlier on this journey of healing. I don't have to wait until spring for the weather to do it for me. I can do it by myself. I can help myself along the way thanks to you.
Well, it's based upon endorphins, that as it gets warmer, our body's natural ability to produce endorphins, as well as um, serotonin and melatonin. Uh, when we're in that trauma of depression, seasonal depression, um,
Mhm.
we produce less of it. And
Yeah.
we're in that depression. But when you do the breath work, when you do all these little practices, the self hugging, meditation, all of that, then you are naturally producing your own endorphins. You're naturally producing your own serotonin and melatonin. So you're changing the internal weather. You're no longer dependent on the external weather.
Ah, that makes so much sense.
Yep. Because for years you've had a winter storm brewing
Hmm.
in your biochemistry, in your neurological process. That's depression.
Yeah.
But now you have the tools. Is it a cure? No, but it's a tool.
Managing. It helps you to manage.
Exactly.
Helps you to manage, which is a really important word because when you learn how to manage, you learn how to take control. Like that's not the winner anymore. Depression used to be the winner, right? No matter what, it would take control. No matter how much you fought it and thought you can prepare for it, it always was the winner. But now I feel like I have a fighting chance. Like I can fight it without. I just got
Right.
to remember these tools, but because these tools are so simple, you have to really not want to be a winner in your own life by not
Right.
trying these tools, right?
Hey, let me read something from Joshua real quick. He says, I am seriously about to do a live stream twice, one with Yogi, and I want to do one with one other person. They must be working out burpees. I'm doing this for the different content.
Oh my
And
God,
Jason
me!
says,
I'm a burping queen.
prove it.
Not on.
Let's hear one burp. One burp.
Oh my God, who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? I knew one day that was gonna come up. I knew it. Someone was gonna say, prove it. I was like, I can make words. I can say things, sentences. Okay, you guys caught me. I'm not the burping queen realistically. I'm sorry.
What a disappointment.
I was trying to be good at something, guys. You guys are
Joshua
good at
says, Joshua's
burpees.
laughing. Joshua's laughing and says, Yogi said, prove it.
I know. That's not fair. I'm not used to that.
Yeah.
Yogi is coming strong these days, guys. He's coming for puppy mommy. It's like, come on, Yogi. Let me just.
I'm
Now
actually,
I'm not the burping queen anymore. I have nothing.
I have tears in my eyes. I'm laughing so much.
Nothing.
That
You
does,
left me with nothing. So.
that does not happen often that I laugh like that. Even Soma says, prove it.
What's happening, guys? What is happening? Thank God.
Soma is coming after you.
Oh my God. You got everybody coming after me now. Now they're going to be like, call her out on it. Do one burp. Let's hear it.
It's all we need. It's one.
I wasn't expecting that. I never expected that.
Soma says, prove it, puppy mommy.
I can't, Selma. Yogi got me. I can't. He's a meanie. Oh, you guys
I
are
gotta say,
funny.
in all sincerity, if I could take that back and do it over again, I would. I would.
I know you wouldn't. You're like, I got her. I've never seen anyone get her like that. Call her out on it. Like, guys, I like to be good at everything, and you guys are good at doing burpees, and I can't even do one burpee. Can I say something? When Chase and Stuart were doing their live yesterday, they were doing a co-stream. I think, I don't know, when you put your arm on your two shoulders and you squat, I think it's a squat. I did 5 squats. I mean,
Nice.
they did many more than 5, but after 5, I had a burning sensation in my thighs, and I was like, okay, but at least I did 5.
It's a start. 5 is
It's a
actually really good.
start.
Yep.
Yeah, and then I'm like, I'm really inspired. I can join in and just do a couple of each stuff they're doing. At least I'm practicing, right?
Yep. Hey, and remember, we were all here when Stuart started.
Yeah. Stuart came a long way. You can see the difference already.
Yep. Jay says, go on, Mumsy. That's a great start.
Yeah, Chase, I did 5 of those like the squats that you were doing. You guys did many more. I did the last 5. I think you did about 20 or 30 or something. And I said to myself, like, seriously, watching is one thing, right? When you watch it, you can pass judgment. But try it. Just go there and try doing a couple of those moves those guys are doing. And you're going to realize what a struggle it is and what you got to have up here in the head to be able to keep going, right? I couldn't do it past 5. I don't know how you guys do it. And Chase did it like it was nothing. Shows a lot of hard work put into doing that, being able to do that.
Did you see Jace come on Flex?
Yeah, and then Chase, we saw you yesterday. You're like a smarty pants coming and trying to sing Amazing Grace. I'm doing the airplane. You're so funny.
Jace came on just half an hour ago, doing some pretty amazing flexing.
I missed. Now I have to rewatch it just for that. Just for that.
Jace
I'll
is
have
bigger today than he was yesterday.
he can get bigger?
Yep, in a
Oh, I
day.
didn't I had no idea. And yesterday he started his workout. He was wearing like a whole overcoat and everything. I was like, yeah, he's very covered up. And then next thing you know, I must have moved for a minute and came back. And he was in the smallest shorts that you could ever find. I don't know where you find this clothing.
Jace is
Be-
famous for his small shorts.
Yeah, you I don't know
I
where you find her. Like, did they
I
have
want
bigger sizes? I'm like, what's going on?
you will never catch me wearing shorts that short ever.
Is that a special store we need to go to find these shorts? Like,
I
what
think
is
Jace gets
happening?
I think Jace gets them custom made.
Looks like it.
He goes to Shorts Are Us
I heard
or
him complaining about your shorts. Like, he was wondering, he was just looking for, he's like, how did you get those shorts that tight? Like, how can I get my shorts even tighter than they already are?
my shorts actually came down to my knees, and they were baggy. They were like surfing shorts.
They
And
were
he's
like
like, man,
regular people's shorts, not the
they
kind
were.
that Chase wears, right?
Like I said,
Oh,
Jace he goes to a special tailor to get his custom made.
I believe it. Joshua says he has small clothes too. Joshua, it's not a good visual, guys. Not a good visual.
Joshua's saying, Yogi Chase, I will not be able to keep up with you two, but I'll go as far as I can. Just as for your information, a burpee, not what I normally do.
No,
As Jace
Joshua does a
always,
burpee and then he breaks out into a dance move. Did you ever see him do a burpee?
Jason the
No,
dancing
don't. When
burpees.
Joshua tries to do the burpees, Joshua will do a burpee and then he breaks into a dance move.
I have seen him do the dance move. He also
And I-
does. He also does 5 pumps,
Yeah.
5 push-ups. Pretty
Oh,
amazing.
yeah. And he just jumps back up and goes into a dance move. I'm always like, what's happening?
Jay says on the members channel, guys, Yogi has the smallest shorts. So he says.
Oh, he's keeping it a secret just for the members. Oh, so we can't prove it or nothing, right, Chase? Yeah, we can't prove it because you got to be a member to actually be able to prove it. So we have to get a membership. Ah,
So
I see. Yogi Smart, very tactical.
it should be concerning to all that if Jace says these are small shorts, how small do you think those shorts must be? If
Compared to he knows about small shorts.
he does have a small shorts. If Jace thinks these are small shorts, then maybe they are.
Maybe they are. And he said something about he thought they were painted onto you. So I was like, we need to get a membership to figure this. There's lots of clues. We want to figure this out.
And it's a yoga, you can follow along yoga routine.
Oh, it's a yoga routine. Oh, it's even better. Oh, wow. It's a yoga routine. Okay. We can all join in. Get shorts and join in, guys.
But you know what? In all seriousness, though, those shorts would be too big for Jace. He'd be like, "These aren't shorts. These are
Pants.
yes, they're long johns."
They're pants.
Jace says, "I've seen bigger phones."
I'm serious. Oh my God. Do you guys know whenever you say stuff, there's always a visual that comes with it? Do you understand? Like there's always a visual.
Joshua
It
says,
makes
"Jace, where did he see those thongs?"
Didn't you hear he has a special seamstress, Joshua? Chase has a special seamstress that makes him these things. It's so funny. Thanks for the laugh. I love it.
Yeah,
You
you
guys are the
guys actually,
best.
all day today.
Yeah.
You guys had me cracking up, and Toy Pups, her reaction to being called out, like she's never in her entire life, no one has ever had the nerve to call her out before.
No, it was like a shock. Only Selma calls me a cheater. And like, I mean, I've ever since she called me a cheater, like she got other people calling me cheaters, but I mean, yes, I do cheat sometimes, right? But I was loving being in this community and having the bragging rights of being the burpee queen was beautiful for the time it lasted. I was like, I have something too. Like I can say words when I burp. I never thought expected someone to say, prove it to me. I was like, what? How? What, you want me to burp? No, that's a secret.
Joshua says, Puppy Mommy, please help Yogi get past 7K subscribers.
Yes, Yogi
We're-
is going to get to 7K subscribers in no time. Puppy Mommy is working on it really hard, coming up with ideas. But you know, when Puppy Mommy is not at her 100% best, I don't go 100 miles per hour when I should. But I promise, Yogi is one of my besties, and I got the Yogis back. You too, Joshua. You're two of my favorite channels. It's so opposites, right? But it's very challenging and I love it. I want to see you guys get to 10,000 in no time. That's when I'll be like, yes, I had something to do with it. But Yogi's doing a great job on his own. He's amazing.
Hey,
Doing
well,
all the right things.
Joshua just gave me a bunch with his alts. So that was awesome. Thank you so much,
Nice.
Joshua.
The trick about those ones is like, because one day you'll go, it's nice. It puts you on a high because it looks like, yeah, I'm growing in my subscribers. But the thing about that, if those alts don't visit the channel and comment and do things like that, YouTube takes them away. And then it's a sad day sometimes. Like sometimes we would have grown, like sometimes we'll lose sometimes 100 subscribers a day,
Well,
right? And that's not a fun thing to like watch it go up and go down all the time. And I mean, we invite alts in all the time. But when alts give you the subscribers, YouTube doesn't keep it there unless the alts keep visiting, right?
well, fortunately, all those alts came in and said hi today.
Yeah,
So
nice. And just let them stay active. So every time you do a live, those alts, let them keep coming in, let them keep visiting, right? I always welcome, say, bring them in, right? Make them real, make them have an existence, may have them have a history, right? And then they become real they stay. But
so
I've gone through that a lot of times where I'll get the subscribers from the alts and then YouTube just takes them away. Bad
Demon
news.
Face. On that note, I'll be closing off for the afternoon. On that note, though, I do want to say one of the things that I want my channel to be is a place where we can help other channels grow, even if it's just coming here and I'll give you some watch hours. But one of the things I love talking about, inspiration, the inspiration of what you're doing, and how we can keep it up and keep it going. And I know that your passion, Toy Pups, is helping people with their channel.
Mhm.
So pull all the people that we have here, pulling all these resources together. Think how many people we can help.
Yeah. And it also sets a standard. It teaches those other channels that you've helped along the way to do that for someone else.
Thank you, Tandra.
It's a circle and we all help each other.
Tandra is really close to getting that 3,000. She has less than 300 to go. I think
You
she
said
probably has
by
less.
Monday, didn't you? By Monday, she should be there.
Yep, I think she actually officially or unofficially, I think she has less than 200 to go.
Yeah, probably already there, like the yogi says. They always hold hours back.
Yep. So I do want to mention, Puppy Mommy, you can be a member of her channel and really she'll help it. Even if you're not a member of her channel, she'll help you. But if
Yeah.
you want some like in depth, be a member of the channel, and I am happily a member of her channel, by the way.
Yeah, and I'll just give it to you. I'll just like overload you with stuff that you
Our
can eventually use.
our friend Jace, members channel, and he is. What can we say about Jace? He's amazing. We're seeing the work that he's doing with Stuart. We're seeing the work that he's doing with so many people.
Very
Be a
giving
member.
person.
Yep.
Very compassionate person. Very open to all kinds of conversations. Even though it's a workout channel, Chase is very open to all kinds of conversations.
Yep. Now, here's one thing I will say. You know how I say that you're an emotional support channel?
Oh, thanks. Yes.
Jace is the same.
Yeah.
You, on the surface, Jace is working out, but he's planting seeds. He's
Yeah.
literally transforming people internally, emotionally, externally. And Toy Pups, same with you. You are
Oh,
truly a healing place.
thank you, Yogi.
And Joshua as well. I've mentioned before, I've seen him be the amazing, energetic Joshua. And in an instant, he stops, he pauses, and he shows that he is not just that, he is the compassionate, empathetic, and insightful Joshua at the same time.
Joshua has came a very long way. Yeah, we're very proud of Joshua. He's come a very long way, and we're proud of him. Yesterday, he shared a lot, and it shows how far you've come, Joshua. We're very proud of you.
And I hope our friend Tandra, I hope at 3,000 subs or at 3,000 watch hours, that she's going to have a channel that I can proudly be part of.
Yes. It's already a channel that we love, right?
Yep. I want to be a member.
Oh, you want to be a member. Oh,
wanna be a
Yogi's
member.
waiting. Yogi's the first in line. Yogi's like, I'm going to be the first member of this channel.
My goal, and I'm going to put this challenge to see if anyone can beat me.
Can beat
I
you?
want to be the first person to hit the super chat button on a Tandra live stream.
Oh my God, Tandra, make sure you take lots of screenshots when you get your memberships and it's a really nice thing even for you to go back to and look at to see your accomplishments, right? How far
Yep.
you've come.
Joshua says, Yogi, can I say something about my 2 upcoming live streams? Absolutely.
This is what the Yogi's saying. This is a very supportive channel and he loves to help and watch everyone grow. So share all your goals and your upcoming news. The Yogi loves to hear about all those things because he loves to be a part of it as well.
Yep.
Oh, Selma, we're happy when you laugh.
Did you want to come up on the live and say something?
Yeah,
Joshua?
I'm gonna get off now, Yogi. Let me just say I love all you guys, and let's end it with this one. Amazing grace, how sweet the Yogi. Bye, Yogi. We love you. Namaste.
Namaste, my friend. So I'll read Joshua's comment. Monday live stream, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thursday Throwdown live stream, 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Oh, Joshua's going to come up. All right, so Joshua's going to come up, make an announcement, and then we're going to shut things down. But I'll be back in just a short time. Remember, if you come by this evening, I hope to do some box breathing with you guys. Box breathing might be the easiest and yet most profound breath. There's other breaths that are just as profound. They might not be quite as easy. 40 thumbs up, guys. Thank you so much. So, I put that out there saying that I want to be the first on Tandra's channel. If someone beats me, that's okay. If someone can beat me there, I'd like to see it happen. I want to see who can be quicker than me. So if you think you can beat me there, go for it, guys. As well, I have the same goal with Daisy May, Joe Delaney. I'd like to be there for Eric Lapointe, too. Tandra says, thank you, Yogi. You're welcome, Tandra. Absolutely. As I mentioned, why do I talk about channels so much? Because I love them. I absolutely love what you guys are doing. Everyone's different. Everyone is doing their thing. Speaking of doing their thing, Our friend Joshua is
Hello.
here to do his thing.
This is this is me. Well, anyway, guys, I just want to let you know that Mondays are Mondays. It's free to enter. You just have to be there in the beginning of the live stream, and whenever I ask for you, if I pull your name out of the box that I randomly draw, first place is $20. Second is 10. Third place is $5. That's it. It's free to enter.
Wow.
Every Monday. Thursdays are coming this Thursday is the first time I'll do this. It's going to be $100 giveaway. But you have to pay $5 in which you're already paid that to me. Whether you realize that or not, you're entered. You just have to be there. Everyone else has to pay $5, and that would probably be through the Buy Me a Coffee. If they can do that, then they can enter, and they just have to show up on Thursday live streams every Thursday.
Nice. And that'll be starting tomorrow.
Starting tomorrow, yes, Thursday.
Nice.
Yes.
And by the way, the Buy Me Coffee link is on Joshua's channel in his description. And buy him coffee.
Buy me coffee,
Yes.
you're entered. Thank you. But I'm gonna
Thank you.
get out of here. Gotta turn this heat up. It's cold. Sorry.
I can tell. That's all right. Thank you, Joshua, my friend. Take care.
Namaste. Thank you.
Our friend Bushka is here as well. Hey, Bushka. Bushka says, so everyone in chat, hope you're all keeping well. Bushka, my friend, thank you so much for the geese. Bushka gave me a tour of his geese, not his personal geese, but the geese that he was in his neighborhood. Thank you so much. And you know what? He was running out of power. So he did it just enough time, just because I asked him to. How is that for a friend? Thank you so much, my friend. Joshua says, thanks, guys. Selma's coming up. I'm going to ask her to sing us a song, and then I got to go.
Hello.
Hello.
I missed you.
We missed you too.
Uh,
Selma, are you going to be around this evening?
Yeah, I'm
Good.
sorry that I haven't been on.
That's okay.
I was busy with my boyfriend this whole time.
Well, you gotta have those priorities, you know.
Yeah.
So, Selma, I actually have to go. I'm going to shut things down. Before I do you want to maybe sing a song?
Yes.
Hey, do you know the song "Amazing Grace"?
Mm.
Maybe
It's hard
maybe
to sing that.
it is. Maybe Toy Pups sometime can teach you how to sing it.
Yeah.
You want to sing the Sunshine song?
Yeah.
That's everyone's favorite.
Yeah. I'm ready. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy with skies so gray. You make me happy, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away.
Beautiful.
Demon Face is here.
He is here. You get all the love from Toy Pups. Small Face says that's Selma. Right, that is Selma. Bushka says, say Small Face. So I have to wrap things up. I'll be back in about 2 hours, a little after 2, maybe 2.5. Selma, could you say goodbye for me, please?
Yeah. Yo que sepa, and he will see you at 5:25. And he loves you.
She's absolutely right. It'll be 5:25. Thanks for knowing my schedule so well, Selma. And I absolutely do love you guys. Thank you. So
and Joshua says, "This is the end. Good night, everyone."
good night, Joshua. It is the end. Hey, our friend Jace is going to be live. I hope to see you guys hanging out with Jace. I'm going to do a quick meditation. Then I'm going to eat, and then I'm going to check out Jace. All right. So thank you, Soma.
Namaste.
Namaste, my friend.
Bye.
Bye. Thanks for coming in, guys.